Hello there, this video will cover how to install and run the adventure games Flight of the Amazon Queen and Beneath a Steel Sky for Linux on Android. These are some of the games I enjoyed growing up. This is a Media Blitz format that will allow me to share topics faster and keep pace with frequently updated topics. My channel focuses on adding the power of Linux to your Android, Chromebook, or PC without the need to root or remove your system. Additionally, I cover cross-platform topics. My playlists are available from the homepage on my YouTube channel and are organized by operating system and cross-platform topics. To make it easier to follow along with my videos, I include the full written instructions in the pinned comment. So if you scroll down to the comments of the current video you are watching now, you will see the top pinned comment containing the written instructions. To see the whole comment, click on Read More. Any updates will be noted at the top of the pinned comment. Note that you can copy and paste the notes into a text file like I have here with the mousepad text editor. Or, if you're feeling fancy, we can copy and paste the notes into a TiddlyWiki notebook, also known as Flexible Offline Searchable Notes. Here, I pressed the backtick key from the top left of the keyboard so that there are 3 backticks before and after the text. This will apply monospaced block formatting. Keep in mind that you can modify the notes however you'd like, whether that's formatting, adding images, or changing what's in the notes. For more information on TiddlyWiki, I recommend watching my TiddlyWiki videos. That concludes the intro, now onward to the video. For my example, I am going to install the games with Synaptic Package Manager. So I'm going to open Synaptic from the menu, and in the Preferences category, I'm going to click on Synaptic Package Manager. When Synaptic opens, we can click on the Reload button from the top left to update the list of available packages in Synaptic. When Synaptic is done reloading, we can click on the Search button from the top right, search by name for Flight-of. Then from the search results, we can right-click on Flight-of-the-Amazon-Queen, select Mark for installation, and then we can click on the Mark button for the additional required changes. After that, to install Flight of the Amazon Queen, we can click on the Apply button near the top left, and then we can click on the second Apply button to confirm the install. Note that for Linux on Android, we can ignore the install errors. After that, we can also click on the Close button in the Changes Applied window. Now to install Beneath a Steel Sky, we can click on the Search button from the top right, and then we can search by name for Beneath-A. Then from the search results, we can right-click on Beneath-A-Steel-Sky, and then select Mark for installation. After that, to install the game, we can click on the Apply button near the top left, and then we can click on the second Apply button to confirm the install. Again, when the install is done, we can ignore the install error by clicking on the Close button, and then we can click on the Close button in the Changes Applied window. Now that we're also done installing the games, we can also close out of Synaptic. Now, in order to run either of the games we just installed, we first need to create a script for both of the games. To do that, we can open up a terminal, and from here we will first create a script for running Flight of the Amazon Queen by executing sudo space nano space /usr/bin/go aq. This will use the nano text editor to create a file called goaq in the /usr/bin file path. From here, for the first line, we will type in pulse audio space --start space ampersand. This will start up the Pulse Audio sound server. Now, while we don't actually have sound for Linux on Android, we do need Pulse Audio running in order to run the games we installed. The ampersand at the end of the line runs the command in the background. After that, for the next line, we can type in sleep space 2. This will give some time for Pulse Audio to start up. After that, for the next line, we can type in scum spelled with 2 M's, VM space dash F space dash P space slash USR slash share slash scum spelled with 2 M's, VM slash flight dash of dash the dash Amazon dash queen space ampersand ampersand. This line is what's going to start up the Flight of the Amazon Queen game. The 2 ampersands at the end of this line tells the script to wait until the command on this line is done. Finally, for the last line, we will type in pulse audio space dash K. So whenever we exit out of the game, this line will stop pulse audio. Keep in mind, this script can be used for other apps that require sound to work, such as LMMS Music Studio. The only modification we would need to make would be on the third line, where we would replace the game with the app we want to run, and then we would keep the 2 ampersands at the end of the line. Now that we are done creating the script, we can do Ctrl-O, Enter, and Ctrl-X to save the file and exit nano. From here we can then execute sudo space chmod space plus x space slash usr slash bin slash goaq. This will make our goaq script executable so that we can use it. Once we've done that, we can close out of our terminal. Now all we have to do is change the launch command for Flight of the Amazon Queen so that it uses our script we just created. To do that, we can go to the menu, and in the Games category, we can right-click on Flight of the Amazon Queen, select Properties, and then in the window that comes up, we can go to the Desktop Entry tab, and from here we can replace the existing command with goaq. So now it will use our script to run the game. Once we've done that, we can click on the OK button to apply the change. Now we can open up the Flight of the Amazon Queen game by going to the menu, and in the Games category, we can click on Flight of the Amazon Queen. After a moment, we should see the game start up with some of the credits along with the intro for the game. If we'd like, we can skip past the initial game intro by pressing the escape key a few times until we get to playing the game. Now to move our character, we can move the mouse to where we want to go, and then we can do a left click. To perform various actions, we can click the buttons from the bottom of the screen. Sometimes objects from our inventory can be combined with each other times we can use objects in our character's environment. If we'd like, we can use keys instead of clicking the buttons. From left to right, the keyboard shortcuts to perform actions are O for open, C is for close, M stands for move, G is for give, L is for look at, P is for pick up, T represents talk to, and finally U is for use. So here I had the character look out the window. Now to get to the menu where we can save and exit the game, we can press F5 on our keyboard. Alternatively, we can also click on the journal from our inventory. So here I gave up and then I confirmed that I wanted to quit the game. To save the game from the menu, we can click the Make Entry button. After that, we can name our save, which for my example, I will be naming my adventure. Once we've done that, we can click the Yes button to confirm that we want to save our game. Now to load from a saved game, we can go back to the menu, select a saved game, click the Read Entry button, and then click the Yes button to load the saved game. Next, we are going to repeat what we did earlier in order to start up Beneath a Steel Sky. To do that, we can first open up a terminal. Now because the script for running Flight of the Amazon Queen will almost be identical for Beneath a Steel Sky, we can create a copy of the goaq script by executing sudo space cp space /usr /bin /goaq space /usr /bin /go sky. This will create a copy of our goaq script in the /usr /bin file path, and the copy will be named Go Sky. Now to edit the Go Sky script, we can execute sudo space nano space /usr/bin/go sky. This will open the Go Sky script with the nano text editor. From here on the third long line, we can delete from the word flight to the second instance of the word queen. Then right after the slash that goes after the word scumvm, we can type beneath-a-steel-sky space sky. Make sure there is still a space between the word sky and the two ampersands at the end of the line. So this script is pretty much the same, where we start up Pulse Audio and then we start up the app we want to run, which for this example is Beneath a Steel Sky. When we are done editing the script, we can do Ctrl-O, Enter, and Ctrl-X to save the file and exit Nano. And because the Go Sky file was a copy of another file that was already executable, we don't need to use the chmod command to make it executable. So since we are done with creating the script, we can close out of the terminal. After that, we are going to change the launch command for Beneath a Steel Sky by going to the menu, and in the Games category, we can right-click on Beneath a Steel Sky, and then we can select Properties. After that, in the window that comes up, we can go to the Desktop Entry tab, and then we can replace the already existing command with Go Sky. So now when we open Beneath a Steel Sky from the menu, it will use the Go Sky script. When we are done with that, we can click on the OK button to apply the change. Now we can open up Beneath a Steel Sky by going to the menu, and in the Games category, we can click on Beneath a Steel Sky. Within a moment, we should see the game start up with some of the credits along with the intro for the game. If we'd like, we can skip past the initial intro for the game by pressing the Escape key. To get to the menu where we can make configurations, save, and exit the game, we can press F5 on our keyboard. From the menu, we can hover over the buttons to reveal their purpose. From here, I recommend setting text and speech to text only because, again, for Linux on Android, we currently do not have sound. Now to move our character, we can move the mouse to where we want to go, and then we can do a left click. To perform an action in the game, we can do a right click. To view our inventory, we can move our mouse to the top of the screen where the inventory will slide out. Now to exit out of Beneath a Steel Sky, we can press F5 on our keyboard to get to the menu, and then we can click the third button down to quit. After that, we can confirm that we want to quit. To save the game from the menu, we can click the Save Game button. From the window that comes up, we can then name our saved game to whatever we would like. When we are done doing that, we can click on the Save Game button from the bottom. Now to restore from a saved game, we can go back to the menu, click the Restore Game button, select the game we want to restore, and then we can click the bottom left button to restore the game. For more information about scumvm, which is what we used in order to run the games we played with earlier, we can open a terminal and execute man space scumvm. Here we can get detailed documentation for the options we can use with scumvm. There's also scumvm.org, which is the official website for scumvm. Now for more overall information about Flight of the Amazon Queen or Beneath a Steel Sky, we can go to Wikipedia. For similar games, we can use Synaptic and search by dependencies for scum spelled with 2 M's. From here, we should get a list of similar games, which include Drascula and Lure of the Temptress. To turn on subtitles by default for games that we play by using scumvm, we can go to the menu, and in the Games section, we can click on scumvm. From scumvm, we can then click on the Options button, go to the Audio tab, and then for text and speech we can select Subtitles. Once we've done that, we can click on the Apply button, and then we can click on the OK button. Companion books to my series of videos are available. I will have those linked in the pinned comment. And that's all for this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon!